Hello everyone, I'm Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be an OU battle once again, and my opponent for this battle is going to be Jodor, my good buddy Jodor. I think you guys already know who he is. He is a YouTuber, he is a streamer on Twitch, he is my friend, and he's also, this was something I learned like a few months ago, but he's also a commissioner for a draft league, specifically the National Pokemon Association Draft League, which is the NPA, which is like, wow, really? I did not realize that until just a few months ago, actually. So I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but it's kind of because I forgot to mention it. It's because I don't really pay much attention to the NPA, but I really should. I actually did watch season 3 of the NPA, and it was actually really interesting. So yeah, yeah, Joe was streaming battles, of course, because he also, aside from being a draft league battle, he's also a Wi-Fi battler. Like he does draft league battles, sure, but he is also a Wi-Fi battle streamer, and he streams Wi-Fi battles, which is really cool. I like people like that, like those who are very well known for doing draft leagues, also doing Wi-Fi battles, and not freaking shiny hunting, is one of the best people ever, honestly, in my book. But anyways, yeah. OU battle. This is the team I'm going to use again. I am pretty sure you guys have seen this team already, but it's because the team looks cool and I just like to use it, so yeah. Please understand, obviously. His team is also scary because he has a Tapu Koko and he has a Hawlucha, and that instantly tells me that he's just trying to set up Hawlucha to go for game right out of the gate, which is crazy, honestly. But yeah, anyways. He's going to lead off with Venusaur, and I'm going to lead off with Greninja. This Greninja, if I remember correctly, is a Sash Greninja, so I definitely did not want to stay in on this Venusaur because this Greninja can't really do anything to Venusaur. I'm going to go into Garchomp here and go straight for... I don't know why I hard switched into Garchomp now that I think about it, because Garchomp... I guess I was anticipating a Sludge Bomb maybe, but I felt Giga Drain was a more obvious play, honestly, because it's Greninja. But I don't know. Maybe I was hoping he'd think I'd have Hidden Power Fire and I just freaking make him go for Sludge Bomb or something. Or maybe I thought he would switch out to the potential extra sensory that I carry on Greninja, which I don't, by the way. But either way, I think here I double switched and went into Pinsir just to see if he'd go for another Giga Drain, but he actually doubles and goes into Landorus-T. And this is actually really good for me because no Intimidate thanks to the Hyper Cutter, and now here I can just Mega Evolve and do exactly what I did with the battle with Robbie Kazi and just go straight for the return, because I kind of had a hunch that this would not be a Scarf Landorus. It's because Scarf Landorus nowadays is not very common, so I kind of figured it was either a Z-move user or a Rocky Helmet set. Hell, even Leftovers, because Leftovers Landorus is also a thing for some random ass reason. But yeah, so here he's going to go for the U-turn, go into Flash, which is the Tapu Koko. This thing is probably the biggest threat on his team because it's a Tapu Koko. It has 130 base speed. Hits really hard with the electric terrain boosted Thunderbolt or Thunder or Volt Switch. And while my team, I do have switch-ins to that move, he also has Hidden Power Ice, which is another move that kind of doesn't benefit my team whatsoever, especially because I have Garchomp and Zygarde and Mega Pinsir. All these things are weak to Hidden Power Ice, so I like literally have no switch-ins to Tapu Koko. Thunderbolt, Magearna can't take it very well, despite the HP investment, so that's also something to worry about. Here, I'm just going to hard switch into Zygarde. Well, yeah, I hard switch into Zygarde because I wanted to see if he'd go for an electric move. He does. I wanted to also see if it was choiced. It was not, so I was like, oh, that's scary. That was a risky play, though, because he could have just gone for another one, but he didn't, so I was just like, okay, I'm going to double back into Magearna here, and he's going to go for Hidden Power Ice again, because I need to literally play around this thing for me to even have a chance at getting rid of this Tapu Koko, because I don't have very well switch-ins for it. I have to literally predict them in order to get things going with this thing. Here, he's going to hard switch into Mega Venusaur, and I'm just going to go for Trick Room. I don't know why. I guess for some reason I thought I had Z Flash Cannon on this thing, but I don't. I don't even know why on earth that even crossed my mind, because I almost never run Z Flash Cannon on Magearna. But yeah. Here, I'm going to hard switch into Zygarde, hoping he goes for Hidden Power Fire. He actually goes for Knockoff, which is kind of bad in all honesty, because I had the weakness policy on this Zygarde. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't go for that. I was hoping he'd go for Hidden Power Fire, honestly. But here I make another debatable play and just go straight for the Coil, after taking a Giga Drain. And then after this, I think is when I decide to go for 1,000 arrows to see if I can actually 2-hit KO this. This Giga Drain looks like it's ready to KO me in one more hit. So after this 1,000 arrows, looking at that damage, I was like, you know what? It's not gonna kill, so I'm definitely not gonna stay in. I don't want to lose Zygarde yet, and if anything, I could just save it for Death Fodder. So I'm just gonna go back into Mega Pinsir. Now here, thankfully, he went for Giga Drain again, because he could have switched it up into Sludge Bomb or even Hidden Power Fire, honestly. And this would have taken out my Pinsir, which would have probably been the whole game there. Let's be real here. Not to mention the Trick Room is also gone, so that means I can just straight up go for a return here and not worry about anything. He's going to go into the Eon God, which is Latios, and I'm just going to go for return, which is fine with me, honestly, because this does a lot, just like that one Latios that Robbie Kazzy sent against me. This battle, being very reminiscent to the battle I had with Robbie Kazzy, is actually helping me in this battle, because I kind of have an idea of what to do, honestly, against his team. The only thing I have to worry about in his team is the Tapu Koko. And the fact that he has Hawlucha on his team, which is meant to probably late game sweep me, especially as long as he has this electric terrain up. Here I went for Quick Attack because I thought he might stay in and just let his Latios die. Because if I went for another return there, what would he do? Another play I could have made was Earthquake, but if I lose Mega Pinsir, like I said, that might just be the whole game. Here I wanted to sack Zygarde, but he actually went for the Thunderbolt or Volt Switch, I don't remember. But he went for an electric move, and this gave me the idea to just go back into Magearna. And then here he switches it up to Hidden Power Ice. So I was like, okay, that's good. He gets a crit, which is like, wow, whatever. Because, yeah, and now here he's going to switch it up to Volt Switch. Here I was hoping he just hard switch instead of going for Volt Switch, but he decided to just go for the Volt Switch anyways. He felt like he had nothing to lose, probably. Here he's going to sack the Eon God, and I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon. This would have been good for me had I gone for Trick Room first and then Flash Cannon, because then if he sent out Mega Venusaur, I could get a huge chunk of damage before going completely down to it and whatnot, due to an HP Fire, or unless I live the HP Fire. Here he's going to go into Hawlucha though. This is the reason why I felt like I should have gone for Trick Room, because now he can just come in with Hawlucha and just go for the whole game. But here what I'm going to do now is just sack Zygarde, because I feel like I might need Magearna. Maybe to get another Trick Room up later, after Revenge KOing something, I don't know. But here he's going to go for the high jump kick, which is fine. I'm glad he did not go for Swords Dance there. I don't think he would have either, because if he did, he probably would have gotten Thunderbolt on. And in Electric Turn, I would have probably been able to KO, honestly. So, yeah, here I'm going to go into Greninja. Reason why is because now that he has the Unburden, he's definitely going to outspeed my Greninja. But fun fact, this Greninja is freaking Sash. I think I mentioned that before the battle, so I don't even know why is this coming off as a surprise, even though it's not. But anyways, here I go for Ice Beam. I survived the high jump kick thanks to the Sash, and I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. And it thankfully takes out the Hawlucha, because if it survived, that would have been the whole game. I don't know. There were so many instances here where that could have just been the whole game, honestly. But yeah, here I'm going to go for the... I think here I don't let Greninja die. I think I just switch out, and I think back into Magearna. Yeah, I go back into Magearna. I was anticipating the Hidden Power Ice again. I wanted to switch into Excadrill here, but I was afraid of the Hidden Power Ice. And here, okay, so here I go for another switch and go straight into Excadrill here. I wanted to see if he'd either double switch or go for an electric move now. And as you can see, he's actually going to go for the Thunderbolt, so I was like, okay, that's good. But now what I'm going to do here, I think, is also go for my rocks so I can punish a lot of his switchings, because there is in fact a lot of switchings here. Switching, not switchings. Switching, like switching, I meant to say. But yeah, here I go for Stealth Rocks. I switch out again because I do not want to lose Excadrill, or I don't want my Excadrill to take a lot of damage, because yeah, this is where I decided to finally sack Greninja, because Greninja is actually useless against Mega Venusaur. So I figured, let's sack it. I didn't sack it earlier because I felt like I could have switched in Magearna instead. Now here I'm going to go into Pinsir. And this is why I needed to sack Greninja, because I need a free switch into Pinsir. I go for return. He doesn't switch into Tapu Koko, thankfully. And I think if he did at this point, he probably would just die or something. So yeah, he kind of had to let this thing die, which is good. Because this Mega Venusaur was really what I was afraid of from his team, because it's a fat wall. This Heatran is not really a big deal for me because I do have Earthquake on this Pinsir. So I was like, yeah. And thankfully no Air Balloon on this Heatran, so I definitely can just go for it right here. I don't know if he was expecting Earthquake, because he just switched it in instead of sending in Tapu Koko, which would have been the more ideal play in all honesty. But yeah, now he's going to go into Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko, I meant to say. Damn it. But yeah. Here, I definitely don't want to stay in on this thing. I think it's right here where I decide to switch in Excadrill now, anticipating the switch into Magearna. But he actually sticks to his guns and actually goes for the Hidden Power Ice like he always has on the predicted switch-in. I think he has nothing to lose going for it either, honestly. So, because it hits my Mega Pinsir really hard, and my Magearna's in range of dying to any electric move, in all honesty. So I guess making the Hidden Power Ice was not a bad play whatsoever. But either way, he's going to go into Calrissian, which is this Landorus-T. I just go for Toxic because I don't have freaking Iron Hit on this Excadrill. What kind of Excadrill doesn't run freaking Iron Hit? Hello? That's so weird. Yeah, because like I said, I think I've said this many times, but these teams that I'm using right now are not teams that I made. Some other dudes make them, and I don't know what goes in their heads when they don't freaking put Iron Hit on a freaking Excadrill. Seriously, what the hell is this? Anyway, I go to Magearna just to sack it, because now at this point I feel like I can easily just switch in Magearna. It dies to Tapu Koko anyways, so there's no difference in me sacking it here or later. So I figured now would be a good time. And now here, this, what's it called? Dies to Toxic, which is probably excellent, because now I can just send in Excadrill and just go for the Earthquake. I just gotta hope that this Tapu Koko doesn't carry anything funny like Break or something. I don't even know if it gets that, but I was just afraid of this thing carrying like a fighting type move or something. So here I was just like, okay, I think I got this battle in the bag unless something crazy happens. And he actually goes for the Roost, so I was like, oh, Roost? That could be pointless because I think I do KO it in one hit. Except not really, because he actually has a Shuckle Berry. Not gonna lie, this Shuckle Berry made me think that this guy had like a chance of winning this battle, but not really, because he doesn't have anything like Focus Blast or Break or anything on this Tapu Koko, so I'm just like, that's fine. Yeah, he just goes Hidden Power Ice. I was gonna say Hidden Power Fire, but no, Hidden Power Ice. And I'm just gonna be able to take out this Tapu Koko. Thankfully. For a sec, let me be honest with you, I thought he was gonna run away if he after that, but no, thankfully he didn't. He actually lets the Tapu Koko go down, and that's gonna be the whole game. Good game to my good buddy Jodor. Like I said, I'm always gonna battle this guy as many times as I want because I like battling Joe. Joe is awesome, and I can never get enough of your good boy Jodor. But anyways, thank you all for watching this battle. Sorry if I sound kind of rushed right now. It's just because this battle was supposed to go up days ago, but I've been doing other things, unfortunately, so yeah. But here it is, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you all for watching once again, and I hope to catch you guys later.